What's up? Welcome to House Parties. We are so excited to start another year of chaos. Another year of incredible rush nights, like last week, Pizza Olympics, and of course, another year of house parties. Right now, there are 7 different houses throughout Camden County full of students watching this and getting ready to talk about what life looks like to follow Jesus. And in case you're new or you need like a quick reminder, house parties are our in-home small groups designed just for you. And I don't need to tell you where or when. I think you got that part already down since you're currently sitting there. But maybe I can remind you of the why. We believe we connect better on a couch rather than sitting in rows at church. So we hang out in living rooms. We hang out on back porches. We eat good snacks. We talk about what it looks like to follow Jesus at the stage of life you're in right now. Our goal at House Parties is that you guys connect with each other, that you connect with your incredible leaders, and of course, connect with the God who made you and who loves you. I am so excited about what God is going to do here with another year of house parties and all that we get to do together. So let's get into it. Every single year so far that I've been here at Christ Church Camden in Chaos, we start with a series called This Is My Campus. We do this because Chaos is on a mission to lead disconnected and unfulfilled students to find a full life in Jesus. And we never want to lose sight of that mission. So it is always the very first thing we talk about every single school year. We want to understand, we want to talk about how God has placed us, all of us, right where He wants us. Like, we're not where we are by accident. We are exactly where God wants us to be. He placed us there for a purpose, and that purpose is to make known the good news about Jesus. And with school starting back up, the place you spend most of your time these days is on that campus, whether it's Camden Middle School or St. Mary's Middle School or Camden County High School. So, what if we can change our perspective? What if we can see where God has placed us as important? And what if we can really get why He placed us there? So with that mindset that God put us in our school right here in Camden, and He did it for a reason, let's talk about what we do with where we are. And to see that, we're going to look at the story we've been looking at in the Gospel of Mark chapter 2. In Mark 2, we see a story of 4 friends who literally carry their friend to Jesus. This story, Mark 2, starts with Jesus teaching in someone's home. By this point, Jesus is kind of popular, so the home is packed. People are fighting to get in the doors, fighting to get in the windows, just to get a glimpse of Him, just to hear what He has to say. Then we meet these friends. They saw their friend on the ground. He's paralyzed. He doesn't have much of a future ahead of him. He can't get a job. He doesn't have a family. He doesn't have much hope. And they collectively decide, man, we have to get this guy to Jesus. But since the house is packed, there's no way in because of the crowd. And they get creative and they make a way, right? They tear a hole in the roof. And as He's laid before Jesus, like lowered down, Jesus sees their faith and forgives him of his sin. And when the people doubt Jesus' ability to do that, He tells them to get up and walk, and he does. And Jesus meets his greatest need, forgiveness, removing the barrier of sin between man and God. And then to prove that He did just that, He healed his legs and has him walk out the door. Jesus is the one who heals, restores, forgives, and saves. Let's take a second and put ourselves in the story. First, let's think of ourselves as the paralyzed friend, lowered through the roof. Have we, like him, had a moment where we have met Jesus? Have we put our faith in Jesus like this man? And has Jesus forgiven our sin? The best part of the Bible is it tells us that Jesus offers this freely. Like, we don't have to work for it, we don't have to earn it, we just have to trust in Jesus for it. Then, let's think of ourselves as the friends in this story. The friends are pretty awesome. Like, these guys notice their friend on the ground. They see him there. Maybe he's lying on the side of the road begging for money, or maybe he's just stuck in the life he has. Hundreds of people are probably walking by him every single day. They don't even notice, they don't even blink, they don't even think about him. But these friends do. They see him and they want better for him because they love him. And they connect his need for a better life to Jesus being in town. And I don't know if these guys had heard of Jesus before, maybe they met Jesus already, or maybe they just simply heard the stories. But whatever these guys knew about Jesus caused them to see their friend who was hurting and hopeless and go, hey, we need to get him to Jesus. These friends not only noticed someone in need, but they were willing to do something about it. They see him and they love him, and then they take action to help him get to the one who changes everything. We are surrounded by people. Like, let's be real, schools here in Camden are full. There isn't much space in those hallways between blocks. Thousands of students, then you had teachers and parents and siblings and coaches and all that stuff. We are with people in class, we're with them in the hall, we're with them at practice, we're with them on the bus, we're with them everywhere in between. And sure, yeah, we notice them, but I don't know if we really see them. Like, at least not how these 4 guys saw their friend. A lot of the time, we are surrounded by people, but we have no idea what they're going on in their lives or what they're going through. Sure, we talk to our friends, but often we don't really know what's going on under the surface. We are so caught up in like our own stuff that we don't bother to really look or see our friends and see what's going on in their life. So we're caught up in our homework or our phone or whatever needs to be done that we don't actually take a second to notice them. But the truth is, if we want to take ownership of where God has placed us, if we want to actually live out this mission, we have to see people the way God sees them. So, as we read Mark 2, as we talk about Jesus and these friends, and we want to ask ourselves, how can we be like them? Can we remember what it is like for us to be the one who is brought to Jesus? Can we think about all that Jesus has done in our life? And then can we want that for others? What if God has strategically placed you in your school because there are people He wants you to see and love right there in those hallways? And to love them in a way that actually brings them to Jesus. So this week, as you walk through the halls of your school, as you sit in your class, as you run onto the field or into practice, can you maybe slow down for just a bit and actually like notice the people around you? Can you actually see people, like really see them in a way that you care about them enough to want them to know Jesus and the kind of life He offers? Because man, if all of us did that, imagine what would happen on those campuses.